What's up, Startup Journey? My name is Justin Wu, Hackerpreneur. I'm hailing in all the way here from Los Angeles. And sorry I'm tuning in at night, got a little sick in the morning. So on this channel, I noticed a lot of new faces, and so I want to give you a quick introduction about myself. I'm an information architect, so I studied computer science, and I got into marketing about 8 years ago. I'm also the founder of Growthly, growth.ly, and think of us as your outsourced growth hacking agency or growth team, outsourced CMO. We handle your marketing. Anyways, I'm going to give you a little bit more story about me. I started my entrepreneurship career at the age of 12 when I first started my eBay power seller and eBay store business. When I first started my business, what I really wanted was to buy more video games and more toys. So then I started to identify the prices in the market. And that's when I found the arbitrage. Then what happened was I took my savings, my birthday, my holiday money, whatever. Then I went out and bought a huge set at 50% off. Then I resold it individually on eBay. Then I made profit, then I took the money, reinvested it, made profit, and I kept growing it until it became a $20,000 a month business. Then as I continued to grow, I kind of changed businesses. E-commerce started dying, and then I wanted to switch to kind of internet marketing and services, so I got into build my own agency. And so that's where I discovered internet marketing, where people were able to make money off AdSense, ebooks, white papers, and kind of just do a whole gamut of marketing. So that's when I decided to found my first agency, which I did for car dealerships and real estate. That ended up collapsing because the industry went down. So I decided to move past that. Then I moved to Los Angeles about 3 years ago, originally from Seattle. And then I got invested by Warner Brothers on my video marketing company. It was fun. I learned a lot about the entertainment, Hollywood, and media space. But what happening, again, is just the market changed. Facebook and Twitter native video came out. And so at that point, I decided to pull the plug. And that's where I kind of founded my current company called Growthly, where we serve kind of growth services for 100 plus. The common theme that I want to kind of share with you guys throughout your entrepreneur career and kind of my own startup journey on the startup journey page is kind of a few different points. A lot of people talk about failure. I understand that you should learn from failure, and I did. But what people don't talk about is proper planning. Yes, you should overcome hardships, but failure is not the goal. So stop over-glorifying it. A lot of people are over-glorifying it just because they're telling you it's okay to fail. Instead, proper planning and execution should be the goal. Hit right and hit accurately the first time. If you can do that, you're saving a lot of time. The biggest mistake that we have is that we're always on the go mode as entrepreneurs, and especially in the startup space. We're hitting 300 miles or 300 plus kilometers, right? We always want to go fast without thinking. But what if you're executing in the wrong direction? That's where proper planning comes in. And if you look at like athletes or people who are at the top of their game, you'll notice one is that sure, when they started early on, they were failing across the way. But when you're in a live match, the goal is not to make mistakes. Had I focused and been right the first time, maybe I wouldn't have kept building more and more startups. But because of that, what I did was I learned skill set. If you're building up yourself and your own skill sets, then it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if the project fails. You can keep continuing, take that skill set, learn more, and apply it. So for those in the development world, you understand what full stack means. But for those in the business world, it's the same thing. You have to learn sales, business development, leadership, management. The reason being is because as an entrepreneur, especially for a startup, you have to put on every different hat. In order to put on different hat, you have to learn. But anyways, I won't take up too much of your time. I'm feeling a little bit sick anyways. But I do want to leave you with some powerful growth hacking tools so you can grow. Your powerful tool is called Instagress. This can help you automate and grow your Instagram account, so check it out. Highly recommend. Another powerful tool is called Audience, audience.com. Now what can you do with Audience? I can type in a query, so like designer, and I can find every designer on Twitter. You can sort people by influence, how much followers they have, gender, location, when they last tweeted out, and I can export it all into a CSV. Here's another tool I use for automation and email marketing drips. You can literally drag and drop the drip. This is called Autopilot HQ. I use this for all my email campaigns. You guys might know Neil Patel, but guess what? There's an engine that he uses called QAD, and this is essentially a social giveaway waitlist. If I tweet it out and share, I get points, and I move across this leaderboard here. I'm trying to win first place, so I get a one-on-one chat with Neil Patel. So the app again is called QAD. It's simply a systematic viral marketing waitlist line. Definitely check it out. It's awesome. So I'll sign out here, guys. Thanks for having me. Thanks for guys sending me questions. I'll definitely follow up on my own account called Hackpreneur. It's hacking entrepreneurship. So I talk about heavy topics on growth hacking, growth marketing, sales, biz dev. As an entrepreneur, I had to learn a lot of different skill sets, so I'm going to talk about it and share you my journey.